Chelsea versus Atletico Madrid, away in Romania. What else could you want to do on a Tuesday night? I cannot wait for this game. These are the games that we love as football fans. If you're not excited, are you really a football fan? Forget a Chelsea fan. Are you really a football fan? Big clubs ready to fight it off in Bucharest. I love it. Welcome to the Kafkas. You welcome, Bratoki. Every single one of you should be gassed because this is why football is so great. Tomorrow we're going to sit down, kick back, have a beer in our hand, have a Coca-Cola, anything you want in your hand, and be smiling because Chelsea are going to take on Atletico Madrid and you're going to see crazy talents on that pitch. Whether it's Luis Suarez, wow, Felix, it is going to be very exciting. We're going to test ourselves at the nth degree, at the top level, at the zenith of football club. Atletico Madrid are no mugs and they're gonna need to be utmost respected. I can't wait for this game. So in this video we are gonna cover the match preview. We're gonna talk about Thomas Tuchel's press conference and the predicted lineup I think my man Thomas is gonna go with. TT is going to pick a bad boy lineup, so you better stay tuned and let's get into it. All I ask for you for this free service, absolutely free, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's aim for 150 likes and yeah, it'll be a good omen. The more likes we get, the more likely we are to win this game. So don't be the reason why we lose, okay? Hit the like button. 150 of you better be hitting it. The press conference started as Thomas Tuchel gave us some good news and one piece of bad news. We're gonna start with the good. The good was Christian Pulisic is traveling with the squad. Kai Havertz is fit. Everyone else is fit apart from Thiago Silva. This is a big miss. This is a massive miss because of the experience he brings, because of the attributes that he brings, and more importantly, because of who he is. Thiago Silva is a big game player and we need big game players in a game like this. So whether you like it or not, him being missing is going to make a difference. But I don't have a problem with it. And the reason I don't have a problem with it is because I don't want to lose him for the remainder of the season. Let him recoup, let him rest, and let him be in here for the Premier League game. Thomas Tuchel was asked about Callum Hudson-Odoi and how he dealt with the situation post-game after he actively just undermined Callum Hudson-Odoi by taking him off so easily. He said they spoke about it as a team, it's under a carpet, it was done in front of everyone and I rate this. Listen, if I'm gonna make an example out of you, this is to make sure that the rest of you know I'll do this to you too, okay? It was literally that. I told you guys straight away, he picked on Callum because Callum's one of the top dogs in the team. If it happens to Callum, it can happen to you. So make sure you press when I tell you to counter press. Do you understand? Thomas Tuchel openly spoke about how, yes, this is an advantage in Chelsea's favour. The fact that the game is in Bucharest is an advantage. And I agree with that 100%. But at the same time, he gave him a lot of compliments as well. He spoke about how good this team is, how streetwise this team is, and more importantly, how much of a challenge it's going to be for Chelsea. Whether it's going to be mentally, physically, and just environment-wise, how it's going to be out of their comfort zone and they're ready to express themselves. I'm so excited for this game. This is why I love to watch my football on a Tuesday or Wednesday night and not on a Thursday night like some teams we know, innit? But we ain't gonna say much about that. The journalists were on top form today and it made me laugh. I'm not gonna lie to you. They spoke about Mr. Luis Suarez and said, how would you rate Luis Suarez? And he said Luis Suarez is one of the greatest players in football history in the number 9 position. He basically said that. He said how of a developed player he is, how he's got the tenacity and aggression on the pitch, how he plays angry, and it's something he really respects. And I'm not gonna lie to you, those are the attributes I love about Suarez. Suarez is maybe top 5 goal scorers in my lifetime. I've not seen number 9s as good as Luis Suarez in my 20 years of watching football. Yet, he also spoke about Luis Suarez joining PSG. That could have happened and he wanted the deal to be done, but it didn't happen. Would he want him at Chelsea? He avoided that question by basically not answering it and said it's a completely different situation, different time frame, and I think he just didn't want to disrespect the Atletico Madrid and talk about their player without like disrespecting it. So for me, I like this question. It made him feel a little bit uncomfortable. Thomas Tuchel was a little bit out of his comfort zone because he's always coming across as cool, calm and collected, and I love to see it. You know, it was a very good question. Well done, Jono. Let's give a round of applause to Jono. Thiago Silva was asked a question previously, apparently. Is playing for PSG more demanding than Chelsea in the Champions League? Because he deemed that it was a failure if they didn't win the Champions League at PSG of the season. And Thiago said, yeah, it was. Like, it was so much more difficult. And they asked Tuchel this question. And he said he didn't feel it because, I'll tell you why he didn't feel it. Because if he didn't win the league, he was getting sacked. He had to win everything there. Quadruples are us. Literally, they had to win everything. No, they're like a little kid. They didn't, in a candy store. They didn't pick one sweet, not two. win everything. You literally want the ones that you can't have. It's literally to that point. So I understand why Thomas Tuchel retaliate. I understand why Thomas Tuchel actively explained, right? I don't want to prioritize any tournament. The next game is the most important one. He avoids the question, he answers it well, and I love it. I can't wait. In regards to the preview, I think this game is going to be a very difficult one. I think this game is going to be one where it's tight. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 0-0. Look, if we have to do a squeaky bum time and just get through, I will be so happy. I know Atleti haven't been in the best of form. I think they've only won 1 of their last 5, if I'm not mistaken. This is off the top of my head, so don't quote me on this one. But they're going to come, they're going to park the bus, they're going to have to learn to just counter-attack on us. We're going to be in control of the ball. I believe in Tuchel's tactics. I believe Tuchel is a good manager, and I don't think he'll leave us to be exploited. This is not his first time in the Champions League. He's been a Champions League manager for what, maybe 7+ years? What, 3 years at Dortmund, 4 years at PSG? This is a very good manager we're talking about. This is a manager with a lot of experience, a manager with a great plan, and a manager I back 100%. So you lot get online. I think Chelsea are going to draw 1-1. We'll get the away goal, bring him back to the bridge, and hopefully we give him the business. You know what I mean? But let's get into the team that I believe he's going to select. And I'm not going to lie, this is a hard one. So in the defense, we're going to have Mendy in goal. Our friend Mendy is going to regain his spot. There is no way we want to see Kepa in this game, and if Kepa starts, we riot. I do not want to see Kepa Arrizabalaga anywhere near my goal. The back 3 is going to be Christensen in the middle. We're going to have Rudiger and Azpilicueta. Is it the best? Is it the most reliable back 3? No, it's not. But we're going to have faith that they're going to step up and play in the big occasions. Say what you want. Normally, Azpilicueta performs in the big occasions because he's a man that loves the big game. Rudiger has been very good since he's come back, apart from that stupid own goal. And Christensen hasn't let us down as of yet. Since under this new reign, he has not let us down. So we're going to have some little bit of faith in him. It is what it is. So let's get into moving forward. I think in the wing-back positions, we are definitely going to have Alonso and Reece James. This is not the game to put Callum Hudson-Odoi at right wing-back, so it looks like most probably he's going to miss out at that position. It's going to be Reece James for his defensive solidity, if you could call it that, but he is going to play there, even though he's better going forward. Then we're going to have Alonso on the other side, which personally, I think Alonso was poor in the last game, especially when I went back and watched it. He was very bad. Would I risk Ben Chilwell? I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a toss of a coin, but I think it's going to be those two. The midfield hexagon or square. The midfield square. What am I talking about hexagon? The midfield square is going to be a simple one, right? We're going to have, I think, Kovacic and Jorginho dictating the midfield. This is risky for me. I'm not gonna lie. Going with this midfield is very, very, very risky because Atletico Madrid are really competitive in there with strength, power, and aggression. They have the most PMP you're gonna find in that midfield. Saúl and Koke are all over the gaff getting stuck into challenges. And then they have like Lorente Ute that's meant to be a DM but plays like in cam. He's a good player as well. And the two in front of Jorginho and Kovacic, in my opinion, are going to be Callum Hudson-Odoi and Mason Mount. They're going to have to work their asses off. They're going to have to be super powerful. They're going to have to be super engaged. And they're going to have to be involved in tackles bright and early. And any chance they get to create, they need to create quick. It needs to be fluid. It needs to be fast and sharp pass. The strikers will be Timo Werner. I think we are going to play on the break. I genuinely believe that's going to happen. I think Mount's going to play that false 9 role, where what we did against Spurs, and we're going to cause them a lot of problems. We just need to be switched on and ready. I think Kai Havertz, Pulisic, the game came too soon for them. With Thiago Silva out, it will be worrying. Like I said, I think it will finish 1-1. No Hakim Ziyech. I need to hear your opinions in the comments below. Let me know what you think the score's going to be, what you think the lineup's going to be, and what you think TT's press conference was like. Other than that, I'm out. Peace out. Bye-bye.